ladies and gentlemen, my name is Surreal Lemming, and today I'm bringing you the bot section of my look at the Planetary Annihilation vehicles. Last video we went over the vehicles, and today we're looking at the bots. So, first up, we'll start with the basic one like we did last time. We've got the fabrication bot. It costs exactly the same as the vehicle bot. Well, actually, does it? No, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than the vehicle bot, and because of that, I believe it builds slower. So what we'll do is we'll make a vehicle bot now, and we'll test that against it. Come over here, but it is also faster moving, if my memory does not deceive me. So let's bring it over here. Let's get the vehicle over here. Send those over there. So we have got our little construction vehicle, which we'll roll off in a second. First of all, let's have a bit of a race, shall we, between the two. Come here. Okay, let's turn them around, and on your marks, get set, go. So they are actually about the same speed. The pathing bugged out a little there, but they do appear to be the same speed. So how about building speed? Well, let's have a look. Let's build a radar. Which one's going to build faster, I wonder? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think they're actually both building at the same pace. So the bot is just straight up better. It is cheaper. They're both the same speed. I believe it might have a little less health though, but that's not the end of the world. So for a start, I would definitely suggest building a K-bot factory. Let's just send him up there, although we know how fast the construction bots are. Now, the first aggressive bot is the anti-air K-bot. K-bot, can I just call them K-bots? They're basically, K-bots as it were. So we've got our anti-air bot. I prefer the vehicle version because it does have a bit more HP. They both cost the same, and I believe they had the same damage output, although that's really circumstantial. I haven't got any evidence to back that up. But he is relatively quick as well, so let's send him up there. And lastly, we've only got two aggressive bots. This one is the Scamper. Now, this is quite cheap, 180. It's a little more than the Vehicle Scout, but this has a bit more damage output as well. And it is fast and very effective in numbers. If you want to do a very quick snipe, while I would probably go with ants, these are a very effective second, especially as I would suggest building the bot factory first. Let's send them up there to do our testing as well. Let's get the command up there ready. Okay, so that does it for the basic bots. So let's move on to the advanced ones. So first of all, we've got the advanced fabrication bot. Unsurprisingly, I think I'll be repeating myself a lot with this. The advanced bot is basically the same as the advanced vehicle, but advanced vehicle, and what do we call them? Vehicle bots. I'm not sure why, but it's basically the same as the advanced vehicle. Come on, there you go. It does all the advanced structures, as the same with the advanced vehicle. Fabrication vehicle, there you go. That sounds better. And I believe it has the same output, which I will be testing all the fabrication stuff in a later video, but given the first test, they probably do all have the same output. So, on to the first aggressive vehicle. We have got the Stomper, and its twin, the Stomper. Now, as you can probably notice, both of these have the same name. I'm not sure which one's meant to be the real Stomper. I'm sure they'll get updated fairly quickly. But for now, we'll call that Stomper 1 and that Stomper 2, because that one's got one gun, that one's got two. Now, the first Stomper is quite effective. He is quite nimble and very powerful. As with all the artillery in this game, they are incredibly strong, especially because they outrange anything but other artillery. And they are deadly accurate. It's a bit scary. So we'll move on to its twin brother, Stomper 2. Now this one is the most overpowered unit in the game. Now you can see these two cost the same price. This fires a lot faster, and you get up 6 or 7 of these and good radar coverage you can wipe out an entire base if the enemy does not also have tier 2 units to counter you. It is very, very, very overpowered and very silly. It's fast, it's nimble, it does tons of damage, it's got silly range, and it's got quite a bit of health to boot. If you just want to win games, build Stomper 2. If you want to actually have fun, I would suggest building something else. Okay, and last but not least, we have got the Slammer. The Slammer's cheaper than the other two, at only 1,080. But I haven't really found these very effective. Now, I have only had limited use, because whenever I built an advanced bot factory, I have indeed built Stomper 2s. But when I was having them in a competition with Stomper 2s, the Stompers were just doing all the damage and these didn't even get to fire. Like literally, these things can take out a commander in about 6 shots, and like any structure in 2 or 3. It's just silly, really silly. Anyway, I think for now I will cut, and I will be back in a second with the speed testing. See you guys soon. And we are back. Oh, let me just get this commander facing the right direction. They're all basically right. Again, it's very hard to align them all, although it is a lot easier than the vehicles. Just to put into perspective, the vehicles took me about 3.5 minutes to line up. These took about 20 seconds. So, yeah, the bots are a lot more maneuverable in that respect. But let's try the speed test, shall we? Go over there. So, as we can see, the fabrication bots are about the same speed as the vehicle bots, but everything is being faster than the commander at this rate. We've got the 2 Tech 1 units and the Tech 2 Slammer being very agile and about the same speed. And we've got the 2 artillery units being the same speed as well. Again, I would just build this one if you wanted to be aggressive and win all your games. But I am a bit surprised that the Slammer's this fast. I thought he was a bit slower than this, and it means that if you wanted to have a very quick force with anti-air and a good bit of ground punch, I would probably build a combination of these two if you don't want to just kill your opponent with this. Okay, again, I can't do any damage tests in this episode, but I shall be uploading videos for those soon. I hope this was useful to someone, and I will see you next episode for the air units. So Real Lemming signing out.